Thanks for joining us again. Gone for another commentary, Jared. We sort of had a few different options. I watched Body Count. Under the proviso we do that. That's been pitched to the side, so I've seen that when I probably shouldn't have. We talked about Edge of the Axe as a slasher, but that got jettisoned because we found what can I even describe. It's a movie we've talked about before, Jared, and we really, I mentioned we wanted to see it again. We would like to see it because it sounds fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
That's Forest Warrior.
Yeah.
1996, director-video, Chuck Norris. What's the premise of this picture?
Well, it's Chuck throwing out high-concept pictures about him being a shapeshifter, turning into different animals. That's what I'm.
So it's kind of like, remember Manimal?
Manimal,
it's basically Manimal
with Chucky Norris in the lead role.
Okay, right. Because I believe we spoke about this in episodes past.
Yes,
you mentioned it, and I believe I blanched and said, "What? He's a shapeshifter." And so he is, and we've got there. We've got there. So buckle up for this one, I'd say. I suggest it's not going to be high art.
No.
But
as you said, there was probably some people in the movie too. Like in 1996, they're thinking, oh shit, this is going to go straight to video. No one's going to see it. Unfortunately, they didn't foresee the internet, YouTube streaming.
So before we get to that though, Jared, I believe I'm going to do a quick up or down because I believe they dropped the Fast X trailer.
Yes.
Obviously stars all these fuckers we've seen a million times, Vin Diesel and co. It's directed by one of the guys who did the Taken films, I think. One of the Taken films. That's a massive down. It just looks like crap. Like, it just looks just nonsense. And I can cop that some of those films were alright, but it just seems like we're just treading the same ground every single film.
Well, look, it's going to hinge on the action sequences and the car sequences. Okay, I look at a couple of them and say, well, they could be exciting, but it's hard to tell at the moment. I've certainly had enough of Vin Diesel saying the word family.
Yeah.
I could do without ever hearing that again. And him when he gets the furrowed brow and starts trying to get deep about the kids, it's just like, no, stop it. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit.
Yeah. Play to your strengths. That it is kind of silly.
Yeah. Jason Momoa's a nice touch.
Yeah, that's a good touch. That's a good touch.
Although he looks ridiculous in a couple of those costumes he's throwing out there, but yeah,
but he's a good solid presence, in terms of big boy.
Yeah,
you can see him punching it up with these blokes. Yeah, I mean, obviously they'll be counting punches again.
Yeah, because I mean, I could have watched the trailer for Fast 5 and seen that sequence where they're dragging the fucking vault around and thought that looks so stupid. That's the fucking high point of the series.
I guess maybe when I see a fucking ball rolling through the streets, I guess I don't know what to expect.
No, and that's the same with me. At least I didn't see anyone leaping, trying to launch a car at a plane or anything like that. But we'll probably see that. We did see. There were no the planes launching submarines involved. So who knows? Who knows? It's really hard to tell what this is going to be like because the series has been ridiculous for a long time, but
people have loved it.
That worked on a couple of occasions.
It did.
Because the action and
I'm not saying that, say, a bit of Fast 5, a bit of Fast 7, those two films kind of got that shit right.
Yeah.
But you now moved past that to 8, 9, now this is 10. I mean...
Don't forget Hobbs and Shaw in the
mix. And I'm not saying there's not a place for this stuff, but it seems like the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
I mean, did I miss something? But it felt a little bit like what happened in Fast 7.
Well, his family's always
fucking huge.
Yeah, his family's huge. It's always in danger. But now he's sitting there talking about, But I don't even hear words. I just hear.
Yeah. And the problem with these films is there are just no stakes. No one ever dies. And there's a moment in the trailer where she goes, one of us might not come back for this. And I just felt like, that's bullshit.
I was just thinking to myself, so who else that we've killed is going to come back?
Yeah, exactly.
It's happened a handful of times now.
That's the problem, is that there's no stakes here. So we've hit the 10th film. What, are you going to suddenly throw us a curveball? Fuck no, you don't even know what it is. You guys are throwing fastballs over the plate.
Yep.
To me, it just looks like, I mean, the end to this can't come quick enough.
Look, I'll probably go to the cinemas and enjoy it for what it is. I look at that and I don't know.
I'm not excited by it.
No, I'm kind of like just, my feeling is I'm kind of middle, and I just hope it's one of the better ones. I hope the action sequences are really good. That's about all I can hope for, because I don't think I'm going to be invested in the Toretto storyline.
Is John Cena still meant to be his brother?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I love the fact that we've... Surely Momoa's not a long-lost brother as well, is he? Because fuck.
Well, it was so funny that they just gave that away. But, we better darken up Cena's hair. Okay, well, they kind of gave it away. Why would you need to do that? Because he's never had hair that looks like that. So,
all right, Jared, let's get our shit together. We're about to press play on Forest Warrior 1996. Let me just give you a little bit of information about it. It's directed by Aaron Norris.
Why is that funny?
Sorry. It's directed by Aaron Norris, who's obviously Chuck's brother. So, you know, it runs in the family.
I thought you were supposed to be able to rely on your family to tell you when you were doing something stupid.
Yeah. Not if your name's Aaron Norris and there's money to be made in some ways. It's written by Ron Swardson and Galen Thompson.
What else did they work on? Give me
Ronnie Swardson, known for Top Dog, Forest Warrior and Walker Texas Ranger. These guys were really...
You sure his name wasn't Ron Norris?
I mean, honestly, Jared, you cannot tell me that all of these people came together and then someone said, I've got something for you. Chuck is a fucking shapeshifter. And nobody in the room went, even if your name was Norris, didn't go, Jesus. Yeah, no.
The whole writer's room didn't stand up in unison and say, shelf that.
Okay, let me lay this on you. The other writer involved in this picture, Mr. Galen Thompson, who's unfortunately passed, he wrote Forest Warrior, Walker Texas Ranger, Walker Texas Ranger 3, Deadly Reunion, Hellbound, Sidekicks, The Hitman, all Norris pictures.
All of them.
I mean, Jesus. Chuck, surround yourself with no men.
Yeah, it's probably... It's
a safer bet.
I think so at this point.
Okay, it stars Chuck Norris as McKenna, Terry Kaiser as Travis Thorne, Max Gall as Sheriff Ramsey, and Roscoe Lee Brown as Clovis Madison. It was a direct-to-TV film, so budgets and box office are non-existent. And from a trivia perspective, see if there was anything worth... no, there isn't.
What a shock. I thought it would have been loaded.
Alright, Jared, are you ready to press play on this puppy?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Before we kick off, I've got a feeling, is this Chuck getting a little bit political, getting his messages out there about the environment?
This is Chuck's on deadly ground.
And he thought the best way to do that was to shapeshift.
Well, the environment's fucked. Best to beat the shit out of it.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Here we go.
Okay. We're kicking off. Okay. New Image, Jared. New Image was the company involved in this pup.
It's felt like new metal.
Yeah, NU.
That's edgy.
NU Image. It's like getting light cheese. But I believe New Image were really in the video market in the 90s. So, you know, if you came across a new image production, you
skipped it. You walked past it.
We immediately start with Chuck running through the bushes, through the forest. Yep. Dressed like fucking Davy Crockett.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
This is career highlight right here.
The bloke looks like fucking Davy Crockett. And although, Jared, I did see a lovely shot there of a mountainside.
Yep.
So, you know,
unfortunately, it had Chuck Norris on it.
He was on the mountains. That you've partially got me in.
Goodness me. I mean, Terry Kaiser, this is the most embarrassing thing he's done, and he played a corpse for 2 movies.
yeah, but he played it well. like he played it.
Michael Beck. He's the bloke from the Warriors, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh God.
There's a few people sullying their reputation.
Sullying my strong memory.
Visual effects supervisor Rich Thorne. Remember his name because I suggested we're going to be fucking laughing at the quality of his work.
Oh God.
A bit later on. Okay, so the opening credits have been to the tune of some pretty sort of, you know, uplifting music and Chuck Norris just running through the jungle. In his coonskin cap.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. Directed by Aaron Norris.
Written by Ronnie Swanson.
McKenna was a long way from home. He was married to an Indian girl.
So now we've got a bloke telling a group of young kids the story of McKenna.
Yeah. If you see him on a video cover, leave it there.
The cover will be expertly created to make you think it's worth watching, but don't be fooled. Put it down.
I mean, again, there's obviously got to be a bit of location work on here, which will please you.
Of course.
Gang of cutthroats hired by timber agents for the Northern Pacific were waiting for him. They wanted his trees for a railroad.
Okay, so this is how he became a shapeshifter?
He was Indian.
Is it?
Given from
I believe so. They're trying to pinch his trees. That's what I'm getting out of this.
He looks like a fucking hobo.
sense the danger, but by then it was too late.
You could sense the danger, but by then it was too late. So obviously your danger sensing's a bit out of tune.
Yeah. That's the idea behind it, Chuck. You're supposed to sense it before it happens.
Yeah, I think most of us can sense it when it's too late.
Yeah.
When someone's pointing a gun in your face. Oh, shit.
Oh, they killed him. They killed... Oh, no,
yeah. Once again, he's a little bit of the Van Damme school of dodging bullets, so you just kind of flip or fucking...
So McKenna was also a martial arts master.
Of course. I'm sorry. I can't take the bloke seriously.
Well, Shit, did they say his name was Jedediah McKenna?
They did.
Jesus Christ.
There were 6 of them.
So he's beaten the living piss out of these blokes.
Yeah.
But who were trying to knock his trees off.
Yeah. He's flinging them around by their dries of bone.
Yeah, that's right. What era is this? Like, what period of time?
I guess we're led to believe.
Oh, no, sorry. It's the man from Snowy River. Sorry, who was that? Was that the 60s? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
But he was winning.
Right, so he was whipping their ass. This is going on forever.
It is going on
Jesus
forever.
Christ. The story of McKenna.
An old mate does sound like he's fucking Banjo Patterson or something.
Yeah. A cult from old regret. It recently got. Why weren't we shooting him beforehand?
I don't know. Obviously, they saw him. They saw him do a little army roll after the first shot and thought, "Oh shit, we're going to struggle to hit him," and so they put him away for a while.
Correct. Shit, put your guns away and attack him one by one. Okay, so he fell. He got shot and fell off what? It was a fucking field. Like, how did he end up there?
But, you know, like Michael Myers in Halloween 5, he's going to fucking float down the river and
he's wearing a fucking flotation vest.
Somehow resurrect himself.
He just drowned in the river. Come on, you guys. I mean, the guy was shot. I mean, he didn't have to drown. He was already on his way to the boneyard.
So...
Maybe it's the river in our mouth.
That kid looks like one of the kids out of Tool Time. Or whatever the fuck it was called. Home Improvement.
Yeah. Is this...
What about Sasquatch?
Gonna...
Or the river?
So did they just ask about Sasquatch? Because that would have really thrown it even better.
I'm hoping. Is this in the sidekicks top dog kind of category? Is this going to be more for kids than action fair?
Well, he's just beat the bejesus out of a heap of people, so I'm hoping that...
It's cold.
And he's been shot.
In the eternal darkness. Lying on the riverbank in the wilderness.
He can't even convincingly act like he's just lying on a riverbank.
Chuck, you've been shot. Do something. Show me that you're dead.
In forest spirit.
Okay, so what came out and picked... So he's laying here at the end of the riverbed. Is this Sasquatch?
Great bear.
That's a fucking bear.
Okay, is it a magic bear? Is this where we get
No. What, the bear, instead of ripping his head off...
Instead of finding
lifeless corpse.
Instead of finding a pile of bear shit that kind of resembles Jedediah McKenna,
A pile of bear shit with a beard. Someone says, "Jeez, I think I know where McKenna got to."
yeah, I think I might have just scraped a bit of him off my shoe. To be honest.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, man. I stood in it.
That's right.
Yeah. You can bury my boots. That's where he's located at the moment.
So sorry. Okay. So the bear is magic?
I don't know, but the bear seems to have picked him up. And... Okay.
Oh, and there's a wolf there.
Yep.
Right, these are his manimal powers. How did he get them? A fucking group of animals turned up.
A collective of fucking magic animals. What it looks. Chuck, did you read a treatment, a script, anything?
No, because I'd say this is a Chuck Passion project. Because you said there's a message to it. And I think it saves the forest.
What?
But the magic animals don't really know who fucking hell they are. I was taking the piss.
So's Chuck, obviously.
Deep in Tanglewood. All those years.
Okay.
Power of the forest.
Oh, okay, the forest power. It wasn't the bear. The bear wasn't.
The bear's part of it.
Oh, he awoke.
The bear. And it touched McKenna. The spirits
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's all it takes to become a shapeshifter. Get shot and fall off the fucking mountain.
And then lay there as the magic of the forest comes down upon you.
My God.
Became one with him.
I thought the forest would have fucking attacked him for saying, you've cut trees down to fucking print this fucking script up.
No.
We're not helping you.
Remember, this was a passion eco project. The fucking paper was made out of bloody...
That's right.
It was pulped out of something else.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what. Yeah, the script was made of fucking compost or something.
Also, I don't know who made Chuck's jacket, but I'm not sure it's authentic. It looks about as authentic as a bloody Vince McMahon.
Oh no, it's definitely not authentic. So his old mate decided to, tell that bullshit story and then leave.
Yeah.
If I'm one of the kids, I'll go, get out of here, you old rubby. And you're going to tell us a story, make it fucking interesting.
Oh my God.
He can even see through your eyes into your soul.
You are talking out of your ass, mate.
Yeah. I'm just off to get another bottle. I think that breaks the illusion of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we think that the kid is going to become one with Chuck? Is he going to end up in the
Something
forest?
like that. I mean, look at the parents. They're high flyers, driving their petrol cars. Chuck's going to come and kick their ass before you know it.
Yeah.
Either that, or there's going to be a large eagle that shits on the window.
Yeah, and the kid is going to go to the parents and say, listen,
that
You
bird
can't-
is shouting your window.
that's a warning. That's a warning from McKenna.
I think you're onto something here. I reckon all of the animals should have had little beards just to make it very clear that it was McKenna.
Yeah, that's definitely Chuck Norris. Terry Kaiser.
Here we go. Right, town meeting. Bernie's looking to cut down all the trees.
Hey, look. Bernie looks like a cross between Colonel Sanders and a fucking riverboat buddy. Blackjack dealer.
Yeah.
Hang on, is that Hot Lips Houlihan? From MASH? Yes, it is.
Right, there you go. Again, everyone's got bills to pay.
Yeah. They cut off her residuals.
I've got to say, after this one, I hope it's only a small bill. I can't imagine this was a money spinner.
What are we like? Okay, so the town hall. Terry
Honestly,
Kaiser's coming in.
This guy is 2 seconds away from going, it's a bona fide electrified monorail.
Yeah. We did ones in Ogdenville.
Yeah, she's turned into a fucking hootenanny pretty quickly. Oh, God.
Now, look, Sheriff, whoever you are, jeans.
You're from the same. You came from the same jurisdiction that Walker used to work in too, didn't you? You don't wear jeans on the job, mate.
Well, you can wear action jeans, I guess, if you want.
Yeah, sorry, that's in the dress code. But these ones, they look like Levi's. You got to fucking get home and change, mate.
Yeah. If you rock up in Levi's, take your shit back home, get yourself a fresh pair of strides.
And I mean, how are you supposed to fucking lift the leg with
Yeah.
dance moves going in those things?
Yeah, when you boot scooting it up after the town hall meeting where the guy told you the monorail was being
The guy told you he's about to build a monorail, then you brought the double bass out and the fucking fiddle came out and everyone's... Everyone's happy. That's all it took.
Yeah, I'm angry, but I'll come back to it another day when this is at the next meeting.
I didn't mean... I'm sorry, honey.
Sure, here you go. Another.
What's this all about? Is he a
It looks like
a drunk and
a dad. Yeah.
He let her down in some way?
Yeah, I let you down. Where's the punch? Fuck.
Yeah. Is there alcohol in that?
It could mean everything for us.
This guy's
He's talking about a job. It seems like he's looking to get a job on the monorail as well.
This guy's not an actor's bum.
No.
Come on, Daddy, let's go home.
He looks like a Norris to me.
Yeah, I'm keeping it in the family.
Is that Chuck? Chuck's
facets.
kind of just shifted into the local...
Yeah, he shape-shifted into a local townie. Just so he could check out what was going on at the town hall meeting.
They're coming for my trees again.
I like the fact that this kid's stealing a lot of
Stealing the cookies.
cookies.
So this guy wants a job cutting down the trees.
Right.
doesn't
But
he?
he's a drunk, isn't he? It's conceivable. I thought.
Well, I'm looking at the stumble that he's got going,
Yeah.
and I would say that is the first. That's the first thing I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's drinking. His daughter has to look after him.
If only a shape-shifting forest warrior would come and save me.
Could tell him the error of his ways. Oh, Dad, there's a fucking bear here to see you.
Oh my
There's a
god!
bear here to see you, and he's got a message about alcohol. It's bad. See, that's not even real, though, Jared. That mountain top there.
It's not.
I mean, how can I be impressed when you can't even show it to me properly? Get on location, Norris boys.
Yeah.
The heart. It feels like
Okay, so she's praying to God that
She's
Dad
praying.
gets the job and gets off the pitch.
She's praying to God.
Or
Magical.
alternatively,
magical
Chuck
mountain
Norris.
man. Magical mountain man to come down and wash all the troubles away.
Oh, for God's sake.
we need your help.
Oh, dear.
She thinks about needing it in the forest. He appears in like a puff of smoke. Oh, for God's sake.
I see they've had to get him a larger rug for this particular film
This,
as well.
by the sound of things, also has a small amount. Ah! he jumped off one rock and became a bear.
Look, Manimal does it better.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember the special effects of Manimal being that great, but
they're shit house, but they're better.
this also has a very Christian sort of some Christian influences. Do you think that the Norris boys are?
Conservative values. Fuck, who'd have thought? Norris, who loves a bit of Donald Trump, would have
Does
been
he?
in that sort of track, Adam.
Is he a Trump guy?
Yes. Come on, Chuck. Your career was already dying.
Yeah, mate. Look, Chuck, segue into semi-retirement by selling those fucking ridiculous things, those workout machines,
Yeah.
mate.
And if someone asks you who you support, and you just say, "Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
busy,
Yeah.
a little busy right now."
Or cough in your head. Keep moving. Don't let them see you sweat.
Even better, turn into a fucking eagle and fly away.
Did you say at the start that Chuck was going high concept?
It's about as high concept as Chuck goes. Unfortunately,
but funnily enough,
his movies never seem to have much of a concept behind them. And Chuck doesn't seem to have a concept of how to act in
because
those
the
movies.
thing about it is, Chuck's films were not known for concept. They were known for foot to ass, right?
Yes, correct.
But this is kind of weirdly high concept, but also low
Listen to
concept.
the music here too. The fucking evil, the evil loggers music.
He was at the fucking town hall meeting. I was expecting two blokes standing on either side of him, fucking with their shoelaces tied to his. What are you going to say about yourself, Bertie?
I couldn't care less about the progress of anyone except Travis Thornton, boys. So should you two, because I'm your meal ticket.
What's the angle he's going for here?
First thing in the morning,
Yeah. Yeah, Terry, like, break down this character, because who are you?
He
You're
now
like
sounds-
fucking JR.
He now sounds like he's trying to fucking sell papers on the corner. Like, I don't know what he's going for.
they can sizzle in their own grease.
Hang on a minute.
Get a temporary permit.
That bloke was in,
They can file on it.
Deadwood.
Who?
The bloke in the maroon shirt there went on to a respected fucking acting career.
Did he?
Yeah. He was the kind of the bloke that ran a hotel in Deadwood.
Okay. So
Obviously,
the
you
kids...
know, that came after this. I think he might have been able to just push this aside. Keep
You
it off
don't
the
think
resume
that this
long
is
enough.
how they sort of tapped him?
I don't
Do you?
think anybody watched this and thought, that's our man. I don't
Let me
think so.
say this: the kids that so I see this.
Especially since the alternative is painful tree bar.
So the kids are going to go in for a camp in the forest,
Mm.
and they're going to run into.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either, because quite frankly, if I was a kid, I ran into that fucking idiot in the forest. I think I'd be saying, "Listen, Mister,
Well,
keep your distance."
I'll tell you what, they're a bit smarter than me because they've just picked up some bog roll. I tell you, I'd have been flying out to the forest.
I'd have come with nothing, like no supplies at all. Like shit, I'd have come with no poo tickets, no food, no water.
Yeah, I'd have been
Yeah, my fucking bag would have had some crackers in it, and that's about it.
half a day in, I'd have said, anyone got some lunch?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I ate all the snacks on the way over here.
So kudos to
And look,
them.
I gotta go take a shit. Can somebody hand me? Anyone got any tissues?
Can I
Paper,
borrow
because
your,
I don't want to wipe my ass with my hand.
can I borrow your sleeping bag?
Again, they're definitely Levi's.
Yes.
Dude, you cannot do this.
What happens if you get in a fucking foot pursuit?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
screwed.
Yeah.
You are going to be chafing like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, and don't tell me, I tipped some talcum powder down there at the start of my shift.
No, you have not.
That stuff's long gone, mate. Okay, so this is the drunk.
Yes.
Why don't I just run my wife off too? Then we can get drunk, snivel about our bad luck together.
I didn't run her off.
Acting masterclass.
If you could have just had a little more patience.
That's Beck.
Understood.
I did understand.
That's Michael Beck.
He is.
You were the best deputy ever. People started
He's not showing that he had a once promising Hollywood career.
Did he though?
He did. I think he had a couple of roles early.
He was in that fucking stripper movie, wasn't he, in the 80s?
Possibly. He was
John
also,
G. Avildsen picture.
He was also in Xanadu.
Oh, fuck. No, that's where I remember him from. It was in Saturday. Hang on, I just want to check. It was either him or Christopher Atkins. No relation to Tom Atkins, mind you. Sorry, I've gone off on a tangent here. It was a stripper movie directed by John G. Avildsen back in the day. After Rocky, he was flying high. Avildsen was flying high, and he directed A Night in Heaven, 1983. And who was in it? Was it Beck? Was it Beck? No, it was Christopher Atkins.
There you go. There's a bit of nice little bit of scenery, a little bit of Stand By Me esque kind of work there. The bridge.
Yep.
It's about as close as it'd get to that that movie, I would imagine.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
So far, this stuff with the kids going on a camping trip after having heard the story of the guy who
Is that Norris? Was that skunk? Was that a skunk? And was it Chuck Norris?
No,
It's not a skunk.
It's
Chuck Norris.
a skunk. It's a skunk, but it's the fucking riders, I think. Chuck Norris.
That's Ron Swanson.
That's Chuck there, the eagle.
Come on. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm okay with this because the kids getting together, heading into the woods. You know, it's got that sort of.
Watch Chuck Norris attempt to act.
The less of Chuck Norris, the better. But it just adds a nice counterweight to Chuck. Because there have been times where we've seen Chuck films where he's had far too much screen time.
Yes. That would be just about all of them.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go?
Oh. Hang on. So one of the kids is now on his own. I don't know how. They're walking a simple
walking
trail.
in single file.
Single file, single
clearly
trail.
marked track. Yeah, this bloke's not getting his outdoor fucking his badge.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Now, does Chuck come along here, you think? Yeah, that's Chuck. Chuck is an eagle in this particular sequence, and then what's going to happen is the visual effects are going to kick in. He's going to grow up to be a man. Correct?
Oh my god. I mean,
interesting. Is this kid like is he the main kid that we were supposed to focus on? Because I kind of got a sense that we were focusing on a number of kids.
Yeah, I don't think they've kind of really singled. Is this Chuck's
lair?
Yeah.
Is it Chuck's lair?
I don't know.
Oh no, the kids are playing there. Okay, what happened?
Does he need a lair?
Well, no, he doesn't because he's not human.
Or maybe he does because he needs a fucking nest and a bear's den.
Yeah, I know, but I would be thinking that if I could shapeshift into an eagle, I'd just go up into the high trees and set up a nest up there.
Well, I'd just fucking shapeshift into a human and go home and sleep in my bed.
Yeah, but he didn't have one. He was a man of the wood. He was a man of...
Yeah, but I don't know. He's been around for a while now. He might have come across a fucking lost swag or something.
Well,
I don't know.
Again, I didn't get a sense of when Chuck died.
I guess this is his house. This is McKenna's old digs.
Oh, shit. Yeah. It's pretty fancy looking thing.
Oh, that's a large chunk of the budget right there. Putting that together.
Something's got a hold of him. What is it?
Yeah, shit. I ran into a bear, but don't worry, it's friendly. It's a magical bear. Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
It's kind of very sort of childish Disney style.
Yeah. This kind of stuff is very like, yeah, Stand By Me, Goonies, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not chuckling because that means there's a fucking mama bear close by. It's probably going to rip your head off.
Now, is that bear? That bear is real? Are these kids anyone of note? No.
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't recognise any of them.
Yeah, guys, I was scared. You guys, I wasn't scared. Rex is so cute. I know what you're thinking, Steve. Bear cubs
So we've veered into, as you said, we've veered into Disney territory.
Yeah. It's very kind of childish.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... And I'm not saying that Chuck can't be, you know... can't quietly go about his business while he's fucking super child... Like, you know... Like, we can't not have him do... Like, if he wants to do a picture like this, that's fine.
Well, this is, you know, right in the period of Arnie doing Kindergarten Cop and those sort of
Yeah, true.
movies.
I didn't think about that, did I?
But again, I'm dreading the point that Norris comes on, you know, reveals himself and begins to interact with the kids, because like he can't hold up the action stuff.
Imagine being a young actor, and you know, the guy who's like the, you know, the star of the piece. You know, as a young actor, you're looking at it and thinking, you know, this is kind of not this is what I don't want to be as an actor. Why are you laughing? This is
worst case scenario.
Okay, so I'm already better than one person.
Yeah.
I'm already a better actor than someone who's been in Hollywood for 25 years.
Yeah, I think if they did not go on to make another picture, at least they did go on to make another Chuck Norris picture, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But
Holly, grab your gun. We got a bear over here.
yeah, I'm just thinking that the kiddie stuff doesn't suit Chuck.
Oh, of course not.
It doesn't suit him because his brand was to beat the piss out of everybody.
Well, you had Arnie in his sort of, you know, his movies of that ilk.
In Junior.
Yeah. Well, he could get by on that because he could get a couple of laughs out of you and, you know, send himself up a little bit. I don't see Chuck being able to do that.
No.
Or convincingly do something that doesn't involve kicking people around. And I don't imagine he's going to come out and fly kick one of the kids anytime soon.
No. And look, you know what? We've got very little of Chuck. We've had very little of Chuck.
Yeah.
He has not spoken. Which is great. Honestly, for any director, you'd be like, well, Chuck has not spoken in any of the scenes we've done with him.
Magnificent.
The director's like, everything's working out exactly as I hoped.
Yeah, beautifully. Just as I planned.
Yes. I guess if your director's Aaron Norris, you're probably expecting that he's going to be upset.
Yeah.
That Chuck hasn't really sort of provided a subtle performance.
Okay, so these blokes are going to just shoot.
Okay, so these are the bad guys. This is Terry Kaiser.
And here comes Chuck ready to swoop down and just kicks them up.
Shit in one of their hair or something like that.
Yeah. Or, you know, scurry down the track and spray some fucking skunk mist at them.
Well, where'd you come from?
The forest, you fucking idiot.
Just over in the corner.
Just behind that tree.
Where do you
right
think
there.
I came from?
You're right. Holly. I should just skin it alive.
No, please.
So these guys are bad guys.
Yeah.
Bad guys. Ah.
Here we go.
He comes down. He appears and we cut away for a second and return with the eagle having changed into Chuck Norris and delivering a fly kick.
At the ready, just... Funnily enough, he's kicked more ass already than he did in Hellbound.
Yeah, true. So this is a better picture than Hellbound.
God. Yeah, this.
But even this
it's
stuff,
still, he's going for, you know, the bad guys are going for, there's a bit of comedic effect or attempted.
yeah. Oh yeah. Old mate.
Of course.
Old mate lands on a large log and nutmegs himself.
On cue, in the crackers. Beautiful. So yeah, I think we're well and truly in PG.
Yeah.
PG territory here.
Oh,
we probably could have checked that before we started watching, but you know.
Look, this was a Chuck Norris movie.
There was no way we were not going to watch this movie.
I mean, it turned out it was on YouTube in full.
In full. I'm sorry. He's snapping guns over his leg now.
He still has not said a word.
He's about to.
You are, mister, but you're in big trouble.
Get off the mountain. All of you.
We have every right to be here. You can't tell us what to do.
Ah, yes, of course. The magic of the mountain.
The mountain is quietly telling them to fuck off.
What's the matter, Holly? You get superstitious on me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Let's get out of here.
I guess the fact that he does not know how to emote at all actually works
in his
all right here,
favour?
because we're not sure whether he's. I mean, he's not supposed to be a living person.
Well,
at this point, is
I
he?
guess we can get around some of his less, you know, successful
They need to stop.
acting
They need to
traits.
stop the shape-shifting effects, or the appearing and disappearing.
She's old and sick. She died giving him life.
Do you think it would be alright if I could take him home? Just for a little while?
He wouldn't be happy off the mountain. His home's here in the forest.
Oh, Chuck.
Now
Here
this
he
is
comes. The messaging's coming on late as thick as bear shit right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're knee deep in the bear shit right now, because Chuck. Look, and the thing is, I applaud the fact that Chuck is.
Please continue. I can't wait to hear it.
I applaud the fact that Chuck is willing to, you know, fly kick for a cause. Jared,
He's willing to fight for the forest.
correct. So, you know, and eco-friendly and all that.
How often do you reckon Chuck's been on the mountain in his life?
Oh, no, look, Chuck's more at home on the ranch, I think, than the mountain. And I guess the problem I have with this sort of stuff is, yes, you want to deliver a message. Yes, you have a platform.
Yeah.
But I don't think in film it works well.
Well, it can, but it still requires it to be written well.
But even then, you know, like...
Oh, there we go. I mean, this sounds like fucking... We're watching Power Rangers and Bulk and Skull are coming on or something like that. This music is ridiculous.
It'd be good news, William. All I want to hear is good news.
Now we nearly finished it.
The hell was nearly?
There's some kids out
Look,
there.
Kaiser's a decent actor.
He is.
Solid, you know, dependable.
When he's not trying to fleece a town of their fucking
Monorail dollars.
monorail cash. But,
Some kind of hit.
yeah, I don't know. I don't get what he's going for here.
No. As I said, he looks like J.R. Ewing out of Dallas. So, I think that's kind of what he's going for. Texas oil
I'm
man.
concerned
or
about
whatever.
how he's talking.
Yeah, that's a bit
Things
more
like
of a
that.
worry.
Is that right? And you'll find a few men who aren't squeamish about fighting, all right? You know,
Good to see that Chuck is very staunch about his causes too, and he's happy to shoot at a joint that's clearly fucking logged. a massive number of trees.
Yeah, that's right. He's keeping it legitimate as far as the logging stuff is concerned.
You have to go and pay them for their fucking time?
Yeah. We need access to your logging area, so we'll pay you to put a message together about not logging the forest. Come on. I mean, that's all legitimate logging stuff.
Yep. I'll give him this. Look, for considering it, I mean, it couldn't have cost a lot. All of this stuff looks alright. The stuff on the location, this treehouse kind of get up there.
The production values you're happy with.
Production values are alright, other than Chuck's costume.
Yeah. The costume designers there's a bit of feedback.
Yeah.
Chuck looks like an idiot.
Okay, we need to do this at the sunset. Well, why do we have to do it as the sunset?
We have to do this at sunset because that's how the generations before us did it. This is our vow. You know your part?
Alright.
We, the lords of Tanglewood,
He'd made a few of these sort of pictures, hadn't he? In a row. Sidekicks and things like that, Top Dog, they were, and you pointed it out earlier on, they were sort of lesser violent films. And I think Walker Texas Ranger was more in the PG rate sort of realm, wasn't it?
Yep.
And those will teach our weapon more.
I just came across a quote from the Nostalgia Critic who called the picture a must-see for anybody who refuses to believe there are worse roles an actor can get stuck with than that of a corpse.
Terry Kaiser coming in for a bit of treatment there. And that's harsh. That is harsh because Kaiser's at least trying to give you something.
Yeah.
In a thankless role.
Yep.
Of Texas Oil Man who slash villain slash, big business arsehole.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Chuck's shapeshifted into a bear to go through their thing.
That's his name. BB arsehole. I mean, given the writing that's been going on so far, I'd imagine that's the least they would have got to.
Bit of hijinks, the bears going through their bog roll.
Excellent. Hey. So now...
How am I going to wipe my ass now?
Exactly.
I'm a long way from home.
This is not going well so far, Adam.
No, it's not, but it kind of is, because Chuck hasn't been in it that much. Oh, the snake is in the kid's bed. Not good.
Especially if it's supposed to be Chuck. That's a little bit seedy.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's meant to be Chuck.
But isn't he one with the whole forest?
He is one with the whole forest, but specifically a bear, a eagle, and a... What was the other one?
I don't know.
A wolf.
A wolf.
Because, they were the ones that were mentioned when his story was first told.
Yes.
I think Fred's okay, but I don't want him in my sleeping bag.
Look, I don't think I'd be that excited.
He's cold and you're warm.
What do you mean?
To see a snake. I'd be out of the forest. I'd be down the mountain if you wouldn't even see me, mate.
But breaking down Chuck's choices around this time?
Maybe we can use all...
Do you think Chuck's was trying to blueprint, kind of go with the Arnie blueprint?
Hey, you guys just watch.
I don't know. He sort of went more... I wouldn't say Walker was family friendly, but more kind of...
Well...
away from the violent, the heavily violent, the kind of crime-ridden kind of shit that he was Well, you know, watching the one where he's fucking fighting on top of the train, the sort of scumbags that were floating around. That
was Code of Silence.
Yeah, Code of Silence.
His best movie.
If that's his best movie. I mean, I'd suggest that.
You know what though?
I'd suggest that more people need to see this movie.
But you know, Chuck was a B-grade action star, and so when the well dried up, box office wise, which you know was pretty quick to dry up.
The well was only ever a mere trickle.
It was puddle deep.
There was a puddle in there.
But the fact of the matter is I could kind of see why he might have gone down this route. He's getting older. He's just signed a contract to flog exercise machines.
Well, things like Walker were going well for the bloke. Relatively.
I wish that skunk would just fucking let loose on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have got some highly amusing moments.
Yeah, I think that sort of stuff worked all right for him. And
maybe it was good on DVD or video or whatever.
I dare say that the even stuff like Top Dog probably would have fared just as well as some of his other shit did, because it was a bigger market, right?
Yeah, but they weren't going to cinemas. I guess they were going to video.
Yeah, but at the time that was all right. It was a reasonable. I mean, that was a bit Bunsen burner, mate.
Yeah, oh yeah. From Chuck's perspective, this is how he got his $80 million fortune.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't contribute much to it at that point.
I don't think Forest Warrior.
I'm chipping in now, but
was where he was making his.
No. Oh
Sorry, was where he was making his money.
No, not this in particular, but something like Top Dog and Sidekicks and that. I wouldn't be surprised to hear that they did all right on video.
Oh,
that was the time when Three Ninjas was doing all right.
Was that Three Ninjas or Three Ninjas Kick Back?
Probably.
Or was it Three Ninjas on High Noon at Mega Mountain or whatever?
Well, given that one had Hulk Hogan in there. Speaking of which, I started watching that doco.
What doco?
Hulk Hogan doesn't have a... Hulk Hogan's got a 10-inch cock. With Terry Bollea, I certainly don't.
I mean, if I'm the prosecutor, I'm going, I don't understand.
I get that you're a character, but surely your penis is the same size, Holden.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit as far as I can tell. Yeah.
So you know, with Hulk Hogan in a role, surely that was the biggest of the three ninjas.
Yeah, the Three Ninjas movies. But this does remind me of that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
this shit was a dime a dozen at that point.
Yeah,
I mean, Charlie Band was making some of this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. He was making it on a shoestring. He was making it for $15,000 or something. But this has got a little bit more money in it. This clearly has been reasonably well financed.
Honestly,
is there
fucking sticking dynamite under a child's treehouse? Come on, people. Shit.
Okay, so you got your ass handed to you by a guy out in the forest. Don't blow up people's fucking thing. Like, really? Really? Is that where we're going? They put dynamite underneath a child's...
He's going to jam it under their car or something.
Well, I was hoping for this.
I told you to get off the mountain.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it's a raccoon. I mean, look at that. It's comedy. I mean, people are getting punched and then their eyes are fucking rolling in their heads.
Yeah. It's comedic punch-ups. And
the only thing that would have made that funnier was if it was Kane on them.
Fucking cold cocking a woman in the double deuce. That... Yeah,
and
okay.
Profusely apologise.
I did not mean to thump you. And when I say thump you, I fucking thumped you. The whole seedy escapade of that never sat well with me. And then perhaps the venerable James L. Jones now, come on fellas, that's enough.
Yeah, I think once this bloke's decked a woman, that's more than
definitely
enough.
enough.
It's already gone past the point of enough.
Oh, it's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Chuck's hair looks fucking ridiculous.
Definitely a rug, though.
Definitely a rug, but that's, it's easy enough when he's already got one to just kind of plop that one on his head.
So, he's face to face with him. He sees that what's going to happen.
Right, so his sense of danger's improved once he got shot dead.
Yeah. Once he got shot, it was reincarnated as a fucking bear.
Yeah, he's realised, this is the area.
Okay, so I've got to be ahead of it.
I've circled this. This is my area of development. Right here.
Yeah. Do I need some courses? Yes.
He's still pretty slow on the mark.
It's never good that when you're running away from explosion, your facial expression does not change.
No,
because even any actor doesn't have to fake the fact that there's an explosion behind them.
Correct.
Okay, so one of the little girls is injured.
Yes.
Or dead. And the bear's injured.
There's only one little girl, isn't it? Is the bear dead? I think the bear's dead.
I think it is.
Or did it just growl?
No.
I can't tell. I can't tell if it's the bear or if Chuck's wig got blown off in the fucking stunt.
Oh, man. So that is definitely him overcompensating with a rug.
Yes.
So what are they looking for? The whole place is blown up.
Oh, I don't know what he's saying at this point. But I'm sure Chuck will come in just to calm things down. And don't worry, boys, I've got this covered.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the kids is injured? Is that what I'm getting? Or dead?
I thought they were talking about the bear. I don't know.
Right, the bear is injured then.
Perhaps one of the children, yes.
You know what? How far into this are we?
It's about, what are we? Let's see.
We're 53 minutes in. Chuck has barely set foot on the screen.
No. Correct.
Which some would, like myself, would assume was a pretty good thing.
I'm not going to complain.
No, I'm very happy not to see. No.
Here we go. Is this Michael Beck rolling into the grog shop?
Straight to the back, gets himself a bottle of bloody Jack, puts it in a brown paper bag.
The girl?
She's injured.
But wasn't Chuck supposed to be looking after her? That's who he flew through and rescued. Obviously did a fucking poor job of it.
Again, the danger sign radar was a touch off. Just... Look, I mean...
Fuck, I don't need to transform into fucking 15 different animals if I can't kind of sense the incoming danger from these knuckleheads.
Yeah. Something tells me that this is supposed to be set at a different time.
Yeah, right.
Or is it that...
So you reckon this is a earlier time frame?
It's a period piece. Sorry. No. Do you think that... Like, I guess I'm looking at the car.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it can't be. But the kids are all dressed normally.
Well, you might be right, though. You may be right.
Well, it is
This is
1990.
part of the legend that old mate's still going to be fucking dribbling on about to another group of kids down the track. Oh, what's he doing? Is he turning her into a shapeshifter now?
No, he's just waking her up. Oh, imagine waking up to that.
Can you fucking go away? You're scaring me.
Yeah, keep your fucking distance. I've got a rape whistle in my pocket. So, you're losing an eardrum. Good God.
Look, the Bear's a better actor than Chuck Norris.
Got more personality, let me tell you that much. Chuck is so stiff. He's so stiff.
Stiff as one of those fucking logs he's sitting on.
Yeah, he's never been able to emote at all.
No.
Do you think that they removed that gland or something? When he was a kid or something?
The best he can do is crack a wry smile like he's doing now. That's about it. It's not even rye.
It's not ham on rye. It's more like Cruskets.
I wouldn't even say Cruskets. It's a couple of fucking cheds, mate. A couple of cheds with a slice of fucking plastic cheese in between it.
But Chuck, he never was able to do that little bit of, like, even Seagal.
Yeah, Seagal had
He had
3 to
moments.
4 different facial expressions.
Yeah, okay.
Chuck's got 1 to 2.
Yeah.
As you said, he's in the midst of an explosion, and it doesn't even look like the bloke's gotten out of a walking pace.
Yeah.
His face just says,
Oh no, he's quickly thrown on a light jog.
yeah.
But what the problem with even Seagal could give you in the early films, he gave you a little bit more, right? So he you get anger from Seagal or what have you, right?
Yes.
God, Beck is bringing the
Laying on
heat.
Laying on very big at the moment.
Michael Beck is bringing the heat. He's saying, "Catch me if you can, fellas." I am acting the house down here.
Yeah, it's the long distance, and he's the bloke that sprinted out at the fucking 100-metre pace.
Oh yeah, he's Luke.
Yes. Yeah.
Straight out of the gate.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
And 100 metres later, you go past him and he says, oh shit, kicked too early.
Yeah. He's a fan of kicking too early, this bloke. Oh, Michael Beck. This is the reason why he ended up in Saturday. Like, this kind of shit is unacceptable. Even the standards that I asked for. I watched Body Count just recently.
Yeah. That's alright, I'll be delving into some full moon features lately, so I'll be right there with you.
As a final thought on that, the acting in that was fucking horrendous. Like, really horrendous. Charles Napier is in it. You know Charles from Rambo 2?
Yeah.
He's in it. And the sleepiness of his performance is unbelievable.
What about that? Does that do it for you?
Yeah, that does it. There's a mountain. It looks like it's been painted.
It's a reasonable painting.
Yeah, look, I do like the locations. I will say that. They have done a decent job. The forest stuff is good.
It's a shame about the people they asked to go to those locations.
Yeah, exactly. Someone should have told Chuck it was at another location. Like, that's what I would have done. I would have said, Chuck, no, it's actually in the Bahamas. You want an all expenses paid.
Bahama Warrior. We're shooting them back to back. That one's first.
Oh, did I say it was first? Sorry, when he's abusing the shit out of me a week later. Oh, I'm like, oh, sorry, mate. I actually meant that was second, that one.
Sorry, a simple mistake, Charles.
Just to let you know, Chuck, the other movie was completed beautifully as in the can.
we probably get you 10 minutes of screen time if we really punch it out the next couple of days.
I couldn't find her.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Have I missed something?
This is Beck's wife, I would assume.
When I got back, she was there.
Too busy cackling over the rest of the acting performances to really pay too much
Yeah,
attention.
correct.
Something had lifted her up, she said.
It's his wife.
Something embraced her.
Is it?
Surface.
It is.
Something brought her back to the surface. It was a hairy man.
There's a guy clearly...
I thought it was Sasquatch. It looked a little bit like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
I thought it was Sasquatch, and then I noticed his hair was the fucking worst thing that had ever been scraped off the road. And I quickly realised he was wearing hair extensions.
And you should be too.
Okay, so we all seem to know about the Forest Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. The music again.
Yeah, the bad guys are in town.
Thorn's on the move. He managed to get a temporary permit. He can start cutting the trees at noon tomorrow. What?
Well, I mean, he's going to be up shit creek when he runs into Charles.
When he finds
Norris out there.
3 different versions of Chuck Norris in different animal shapes.
Everything points at Thorn.
Leave him to the shapeshifter.
Yeah, what they? Yeah, what? They would just be hoping that.
Justin.
They would just be hoping that.
Christine, what are you doing here? We have some emergency planning to do.
That the bad guys, are the sort of scumbags that we expect them to be.
Yeah.
And then we can get the shapeshifter onto them.
Yep.
And look, he'll take care of it, doesn't matter. Where was he, though? This is the thing. These guys have been logging shit for weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's he been?
Fucked if I know.
And walk.
Now, I have heard that from this point it goes a little Home Alone.
Yes. Who told you that? Has someone reviewed
in
it?
my extensive reading about the project.
What kind of dickhead fucking review is this? I'm currently...
It would have had to have been under duress.
I know. I'm currently ashamed of myself at the moment
Yeah.
for watching this shit.
Yeah. I mean, you could not tell that bloke went on to better things.
Yes, sir, Mr. Thorne. I guarantee nothing's gonna go wrong. Now remember you said that. Buster! That truck's loaded up. Follow us. We're taking the back road.
Travis, why is it necessary for us to go? We don't belong up there.
Oh, God almighty. He better have gotten better for Deadwood.
Yeah. He was actually quite sensational in Deadwood. So,
Was he?
Yeah, he was one of the best things about it.
I'd like to have a quick look at Terry Kaiser's resume while I'm at it. Because...
Sure about that? Do you
think I should not be impressed
Do you want
with
to take another shit pie to the face while we're watching you in the midst of taking one?
Okay, let me have a look at what Terry Kaiser got up to.
Yeah, here we go. They've brought a little cart into the forest to set up the Home Alone-esque.
Oh, no. See, this is going too far. This is going way too far outside.
But quite frankly, this movie would have been better without a fucking shape-shifting forest warrior.
Correct.
Just the kids looking after the place.
They don't seem to be very well connected.
No.
I don't know who to blame. Oh, yeah, that's right. Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Rod Swanson.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that
Somebody might...
he's got the same name as Offerman in fucking Parks and Recreation. He's a bit of a dickhead. Oh, dear.
Okay, hang on. I was looking up Terry Kaiser.
Oh, God. The movie honestly gets worse whenever Chuck Norris shows up.
Well, that's it. And again, it feels like this bit has kind of been shoehorned into a kids' movie. To show, you know, that Chuck is looking after the environment and the world. You know, Terry Kaiser has...
Heavy-handed. Little heavy-handed.
Yeah, a little bit. He has made 158 credits.
This would be in the bottom 10. I would suggest.
Well, I've looked at his last 10 pictures, and I suggest they're all in the bottom 10. So, I think you'll find Forest Warriors kind of a middle of the road guy.
This might actually be career highlight territory.
No. But what I'm saying is, it'd be middle tier. I don't. Yeah, look, Terry did not. Terry's what I like to call a jobber. He's the guy who rocks up. He does the work. He's pretty good, but other than that,
You've got dumb taxi. Bob, Mr. Dorn.
It's the green weenies. Weenies?
so this is the thing, Jared. What convinced Chuck that this was the... Like, what do you think convinced him? Is it Aaron?
Mr. Williams?
He doesn't need Aaron to fucking force him to do silly things.
No, but what I'm asking is that why would a guy who kind of made his name...
Look, I think he's just
beating the bejesus out of everybody, why would you go for this? Like, what is... When you're barely in it...
That guy in the truck there, isn't he the old landlord in the original Spider-Man movies?
Yeah, I think so,
yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Chuck is passionate about the environment.
Well, I can only
this was the best
assume...
way to get the message out.
But this
Why not just produce the movie, the story with the kids, and not worry about putting yourself in it? If you're that...
Well, the story with the kids is at least it's an adventure.
Yeah.
The Chuck stuff seems to have no real purpose. It's not really adding anything.
Look like the cowardly little fairies you are. Mr. Thorne! Not now.
Of course.
Now, you might try to slow me down here. If you remember, stop me.
Because Home Alone was...
You understand?
Well, it was in the early 90s.
But this was still where you're getting away with just an out and out copy of Home Alone on the
Forest
straight to video. But you've chucked it in a forest here. Just run with that.
Yes.
And then if it's a straight comedy or you're trying to get a few laughs, something like what Terry Kaiser's doing is fine. Well, maybe it's not fine.
No, it's not fine, but it's acceptable for
what you're going
as far
for.
as this material sort of
Because
deserves.
everybody else seems to be in that movie except for Chuck Norris, who seems to be taking himself extremely seriously, as always.
But again, he's barely in this.
Potato in the tailpipe? Potato in the tailpipe? We're not going to fall for the potato in the tailpipe. Oh, shit.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I think he probably should have just forgotten about putting himself in it, pretty much.
Because, okay, so when did he make? When was Top Dog and when was Sidekicks? Well, they were before this, correct?
I think they were just before this.
So someone convinced him that kid-friendly films were more his bag.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally disagree. To me, it's like Seagal, who still churning out hundreds of bullshit pictures.
Yeah.
But they all fit the brief of what he was.
Yeah.
Like then
Norris is not the type of actor who needed to expand into different genres.
Yeah, correct. You you couldn't put him there because he couldn't act.
Correct. His whole skill set is the martial arts. He never developed enough of the acting to be able to fucking push to this sort of stuff.
His early movies relied on him being gruff and tough. That was it.
Correct.
So when you're trying
you can imagine your kids having a bit of a chuckle at this sort of shit. But I can't imagine him enjoying any moment where Chuck was in this.
No. But I'm going to come straight out.
Other than when he turns from a swooping bird into a
fly-kicking human.
If anyone doesn't enjoy that, there's something wrong with it.
How long to go? There's less than an hour, correct? Less than a half hour.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Right, 20 minutes to go. Chuck has been in this movie all of about 10?
10 to 15, I reckon.
Christ, I don't think he would have got 15. He would have said all of about 4 lines.
Yeah. I mean, look at this shit. Yeah, this is...
So now we're going with broad comedy. We're going with broad comedy at this time of the movie.
And if this is the case, you should have been going for a bit of that from the start. But you...
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love that shit. He's attached to a log, he's dragged down a hill. I mean, you will get me every time. You will get me
I'll go for a bit of slapstick anytime.
You will get me any day of the week with that.
Yep.
If you told me he got kicked in the nuts as well, I'd be pretty fucking happy.
Yeah, he's going into the drink. Brilliant. Oh no. Just. But
I stopped. That's good.
I don't know.
God, stop. Oh my God. He's getting dragged. He's getting dragged down a hill by a log that's now in the river.
compared to what else we were copping, this is pure genius.
I know. Well, and that's done, Aaron Norris is trying to kill people.
That reminds me of Grant Page in Mad Dog Walk leaping off
That's right.
leaping off that little waterfall thing.
She told the judge I said thank you. Got it.
See, there's not even that much adventure, really, is there?
No.
Like, the kids aren't really on that much of an adventure.
Yeah, that's right. And if you forget about the bullshit about the forest warrior and just go straight from that from the start, and they get themselves mixed up in this logging thing, your message isn't as heavy-handed, for one.
Yeah, because it's being delivered by children.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. Like, there's a bit of, as you said, a bit of adventure to it.
Wish we could just cut down them trees. Yeah, me too.
Come on, fellas, we couldn't come up with something better than that. I wish we could cut down them trees. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
What?
I mean,
why don't we just ram it home that these guys are assholes?
I wouldn't have expected loggers to talk about nothing else but cutting down trees all day.
You know that Chuck said, he's watched the dailies and he said, look, people will not understand how despicable these guys are. We need you to reiterate it.
Correct.
Poison all consumer too. It looks like you got a good dose of both.
Don't ever touch me. Get on the CB. A first aid kit.
Oh, God.
I'd like to help out, but somebody busted the antenna clean off of them. Tires fixed.
Yeah, we've absolutely moved into full-on slapstick comedy.
It's gone into comedy. It's really not, the adventure stuff has kind of taken a back seat. Chuck has taken a very large back seat.
Yep.
If you were getting no guarantees that this was going to go to a cinema, then Chuck Norris says no. Does he not? Well, especially in 1996.
I don't understand why he's looking for this to be his project.
I mean, maybe he had some involvement in crafting the story. It doesn't mention it in the credits or anything, but maybe he did.
Yeah, quite possible.
Buddy's over that hill. Can you get there before us? Just tell him that I said to cut the trees down now, all right? Huh?
Of course, here we go. We're cutting the trees down.
Yep.
Can't wait to see the loggers going, yeah, great. Been waiting all day to cut these trees down. Yeah. But now they've got me anticipating what trap's coming next.
I know.
I'm in. Oh, here we go. Oh, mate, playing the
guitar. For God's sake. I think we've hit an all-time low here. This is a low.
Oh, brilliant. Look at these blokes.
And they're all kind of...
a bloke playing the drum. There's a bloke on top of the truck at the back. Dancing a bit of a jig.
The sheriff's going to stop it, yeah. Oh no, it's this bloke. One of the bad guys.
Yes. Who are honestly a hair off the fucking Beagle Boys from... Like, it's so cartoonish.
Yes, yes. All of this is very, very... Like, it's very simple. It's very straightforward.
Yeah.
And then, but adding a shape-shifting mountain man to the mix doesn't seem like it fits. And it still doesn't fit because Chuck is not here.
No. He's about to show up and whop this bloke while his eyes are closed, aren't he?
Yeah, there you go.
Of course. Brilliant. They gotta stop showing. They gotta stop showing him in full costume because he looks fucking ridiculous.
He looks like the village people do.
I can't tell where his hair stops and the little fur around his neck starts.
All of this is wrong. Like, all of his... The way he looks, the way, you know, like...
Yeah.
It would have been... It would be interesting to know if this was a Chuck sort of, you know... Because we said it was a passion project, but it doesn't feel like... Oh, God. Did I just see a nipple, buddy? A nipple flick via...
Chuck Norris giving out nipple cripples in this...
I wonder who's the producer on it.
Oh, he would have had to have been, surely. Written by one of his cronies.
Yeah, directed by his brother.
By his brother.
Yeah.
Now he's your size.
Oh, Chuck.
You'd be interested to know that he did not produce any of this. There is a Rebecca Norris on staff.
Right.
Yeah. Who maybe is known for the Hitman, Walker, Texas Ranger, and Forest Warrior. So it's pretty clear she's obviously well attached to it.
It's a large, a large producing resume there. Terry Costas is now rambling at children, threatening to shoot them.
Okay. And look at him. He's dishevelled.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, this is where we've gone wrong.
We got Wolf Norris finally. I mean, shit.
I mean, this must be just about over.
Yeah, it's just about done.
But...
God, we are... I think he would have been better off playing a dead person again.
Terry's hiding his light under a bushel and playing a human character who's alive.
Having seen where this has ended up.
He's a worse actor when he's alive? You know what you're saying?
He's not... I'm not going to say the guy's a bad actor. He's quite entertaining.
No, he's a handy actor.
Some of the stuff that I've seen him in, but this is just like all over the shop. It doesn't help that the whole movie has changed tone in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, that's right. It does not help. That's the only landmark we seem to know. There's a large snow-covered mountain in the background. That's all we need to know.
There you go, some more beautiful scenery. These pack of assholes just continue to fucking sit around, drinking beer, doing whatever they're doing.
As I said before, these guys have been logging for weeks.
Yeah. Where were you?
Where was Chuck when all this was going down?
Correct.
Initially. There's hundreds of logs, hundreds of trees.
And you're still fucking failing. There only seems to be one chainsaw going here, but you're too late. Oh. Just caught a chainsaw.
Oh
in not even bare hands. Bare hand. Yeah, this is... I don't know what he thinks he's doing. We keep cutting away to the animals. Like, we know, we get it. There's lots of animals. I don't know if we need to be cutting back to them in the middle of the fight.
And you're saving their habitat. We get that.
Yeah. Yeah, Chuck is lacking a bit of self-awareness about what he should have been, shouldn't have been putting himself into this particular period of time.
And it wasn't about, like, this is the thing, it wasn't that he had genuine box office cred and could make just about anything. Like, it wasn't that type of scenario at this time. It was a scenario where he was basically making shit in an effort to, I don't know, maybe he's trying to pay off debts or something.
You reckon perhaps his action roles were after Cannon folded?
They dried up. Don't you tell me? You reckon his action roles dried up?
His action roles, well, I'm suggesting maybe his action stuff wasn't quite giving him the returns that it was.
Well, it definitely wasn't.
In the 80s.
Like, let's have a quick look here.
So he shifted a little bit to this sort of stuff.
Bad day?
You can't imagine. Look how the day I've had. Wait a minute.
Chuck's only actually made 44 credits.
That seems fair.
Well, you know, I would have thought there'd be a bit more there, but...
I gotta get over this mountain over here, all right? I'll give you $10,000 if you can help me out.
Why?
You mean why? Because I got guys chasing me, that's why.
Why are they chasing you?
Here we go. Heavy-handed message incoming.
Yeah.
Well, you almost burned them down when you were a kid.
Travis Thorne. How did you know that? I mean, I never told nobody that.
No.
That's true. Now, that little tiny guy built this fire. Wanted to get it as big as I could, see. I mean, big fire. And then start spreading. I didn't know what to do, so I just took off running for home. You know, to this day...
Terry.
Never figured out how
Stop.
I burned
Terry, when you give me the... you lost me.
Yes.
You killed me,
Okay, so hang on, where was this? This was around Top Dog. This was just after Top Dog. See, Hellbound had been in there before Sidekicks. So you went Sidekicks, Hellbound, Top Dog, then this. Let's have a look here. Did Sidekicks make any money?
You believed in the man.
Directed by Aaron Norris again.
It's because I was a kid. I'm a grown-up now.
This has gone extremely pear-shaped at this point.
Yes. So, Top Dog made 17 million bucks. No, sorry. Sidekicks made 17 million. Box office.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was standard Chuck Norris
returns,
right?
Was it diminishing slightly before that sort of stuff?
Yeah. I think it was. Because The Hitman, I think, was the first one that went to direct-to-video.
Well, if there's nothing I can do to change your mind.
Then maybe I can.
Oh no. No. Did he speak as the bear?
He did.
Oh,
he did.
Christ, Chuck.
Ridiculous. Now Terry.
Oh no.
Terry Guys is channeling Leslie Nielsen.
This has gone. This is the worst of the film.
I mean, it's gone to shit.
Well, it was already shit. But
it's even worse.
Top Dog. Let's have a look here. Which was a couple of years later.
I just had a vision. I feel reborn. You know, I love everything now. I love the forest, the trees, the eagles, the bears, especially the bears. I love bears. See, I know I'm going to have to spend some time with her. It doesn't matter.
Do you reckon anyone looks back on this fondly?
No.
As an experience?
No.
As a film?
No. Unless one of the young kids got something out of it to take back to their high school production of bloody, Little Shop of Horrors or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't see anybody really getting a lot out of this. And acting alongside Chuck Norris would have been the hardest thing anyone's ever done.
I think you're right.
If you feel you're ready for it.
Yeah.
I like that play.
Good God. It's just...
Thanks.
He's been deputised.
That was quick.
It looks good on you, Daddy.
Was there a piss test involved in that?
Well, I believe that's how you receive all your quals on the side of the fucking road near a forest. As a policeman, you know. Did it ever... sorry, did I miss something? Because was he interested in becoming a cop? Or was he an ex-cop?
Adam, I couldn't tell you.
This is why you've got to watch these things twice.
Well, perhaps don't watch them while I'm fucking laughing my head off at
Correct.
everything that's happening in the movie. What are we doing? We're restoring the treehouse.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, again, the message. We've saved the forest from the nasty loggers.
Yeah. So get in there and cut a couple of trees down and turn it into a treehouse.
Yeah. That board did not come for free.
That was old mate. It's in every second movie you saw from this.
Yeah. From this era.
Decade. The decades before that. Come on. Oh, yeah, of course, Chuck.
Yeah. Standing off to the side, taking no kudos whatsoever.
Gonna give us a nod before you piss off, or?
No, what we'll do is we'll raise a hand and point towards... Oh.
Okay. Found his wife. Brilliant.
He did find her. He did find his wife.
Good. Now he can leave us alone.
Yes. Yeah.
Never mind.
So you can only turn into 3 animals. I'm disappointed.
I know, you'd think if you're a shapeshifter you could turn into whatever you saw. You know what I mean?
So that's the he's been released. All right, there we have it. That was hard work.
That was hard work. Okay, tell me what you thought.
It was pretty ordinary.
What would you give it?
Oh, you couldn't go past about a 1.5. Maybe a 1.5.
Yeah, I would equally agree. I think, unfortunately, it has a crisis of conscience. It doesn't actually know what it's doing. It's mixing this sort of coming of age thing to a traditional Chuck Norris movie, which doesn't work.
Norris does not belong in children's movies. He doesn't have the skill set to be able to pull that off.
Yeah, that's true. That's correct.
He doesn't. I mean, he's acting opposite the kids. Like there's no difference. There's no.
No.
I don't know. The man's a goblin.
The man is. By that stage, he'd become a goblin.
I can't. He just doesn't bring anything to the table other than the martial arts.
No, and when you in his sort of films you neuter it and you take away that, then you've got problems, don't you?
Yeah.
Because in this case they kind of filled the gap with the kids, but it was just so. How do I put it? It was just so low tier.
Yeah, and they put 2.5 fight scenes together.
Yeah. Over the course of 90 minutes.
So did we really need him in there?
Even
if you go with that
Forest
Warrior stuff, perhaps it doesn't need to be those fucking fight scenes. If you are still going to have that idea in there, hire an actor to do it. Don't hire him to do it. But I guess when he's putting the production together, that's what.
Well, that's what you end up getting. All right, that was Forest Warrior. Make sure you jump onto our Facebook page to see what we're going to cover next and when this episode is going to be released. But until then, take it easy, everyone, and we'll catch you all later. Cheers. Find the podcast at Podomatic or on iTunes. Don't forget to rate and review. Like us on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia or contact us at thrillme, all one word, all lowercase, at iinet.net.au.